What's up, Saiyan Army? So front squats today, we're hitting 260 pounds for sets of 6, making all kinds of PRs, man. Front squats have never felt better. They feel amazing right now. Couple things I changed in my front squats. Now, got rid of the squat shoes. I realized I don't feel strong in squat shoes when I front squat. Back squats, yes. Front squats, no. But I don't back squat really anymore. And who knows if I'll ever start back up again. But right now I'm loving front squats. The back engagement, the core engagement, the whole, just everything about it. Alright, so a couple changes I made. I made a change to my front rack position. That's made all the difference. Now, before I used to teach gripping about a little outside of shoulder width when you get into that front rack position. Now I changed it to gripping right at your shoulder. So literally my pointers are touching my anterior delts. From that angle you could see it really good, how close my fingers are to my shoulders. Even in that angle you can see my pointers are literally touching my anterior delts. So I brought my grip further in. Where I grip is literally at the start of the knurling on both sides. So really close. I noticed the front rack is a lot easier to hold like that. Before I used to have a problem where on the left side it would constantly drop and I would always get like all kinds of bruises on my collarbone. I still do here and there, but not as bad as it was before. Also, as you can see, I'm not dive bombing the hole as I used to. Before I used to just boom and explode out, you know, and use that stretch reflex of the bomb. Now, as you can see, I'm getting it nice and controlled. See, that's slow, and I'm thinking just nice and slow and controlled down, and once I hit the bottom, boom, explode up. Okay, power through your heels and just use your whole body to slam that weight up. So anyways, let's get into the topic of today's video, and that is, should bodybuilders max out? Now, a question I get asked a lot is, yo Matt, what's your max for squats? What's your max for deads? And the answer for that is, I don't know. I haven't ever maxed out on my front squats, and I haven't maxed out on my deads since injuring my lower back in July. So it's been over a year since I maxed out on deads. Overhead press bench, I have within maybe like 6 to 8 months ago, but even those I rarely max out. And the reason being is testing strength isn't building strength. Now, you talk to any power lifter, all strength is built in the 70 to 80% range. 70 to 80% of your 1 rep max. Okay, it's not built in the 95 to 100%. All right. And what does strength have to do with bodybuilding? Look at your favorite physiques and look at their strength. They're not going to be powerlifter strong, but all of them are going to be decently strong, guys. Size and strength and size go hand in hand. Typically, the stronger you are, the bigger you are. Okay, there are some outliers here and there. You know, there are like those little Chinese guys at 140 pounds, you know, pulling like insane amount of weights. But those guys probably also don't hang out in a calorie surplus either, or else they'd probably grow, in my opinion. Who knows? I'm not an Olympic lifter. I'm not a power lifter. But yeah, strength and size go hand in hand. I believe it was Ed Cohn who said every person has a certain number of 1 rep maxes in their tank. Meaning you only have a certain number of 1 rep maxes that you can do before your career, I mean in the span of your career. Meaning use them wisely. And the reason he says that is because most people aren't going to hurt themselves in the 70 to 80% range. Where you're gonna hurt yourself is when you go into those upper ranges. As you go heavier and then you start overloading, that's when you have a higher chance of hurting yourself and creating injuries. And as a bodybuilder, I'm gonna say no, you shouldn't ever max out, because then you're just increasing the chances of you getting injured. Now, is it fun to max out? Hell yes. When I first started lifting, I was maxing out almost every week. I wasn't building any strength, but it was fun. Alright, because I didn't know programming, I didn't know any better back then. And there's still a lot of people that max out every time they work out, which I don't recommend. When you max out, I recommend you plan it, maybe plan it after a deload, going into another training cycle, or just plan when you're gonna max out, because we can all agree that it's fun. to see how strong your strength has grown. So anyways, that's the end of the video. Also, 14-day free trial still going on from the NASM for any of you guys, any of you personal trainers or looking to become a personal trainer or just further your education and just learn a little bit more. Check it out, links right down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!